This may look like just another USB-C hub, but it's different than any other USB-C hub I've used before. It has 4 USB-C ports, all of which can be used for data, 2 of them can be used for display, and 1 can pass through power to your device. In this video, I'm going to tell you why this is different than any other USB-C hub, and if it's the right hub for you. Let's get into it. Ever since Apple released the 12-inch MacBook in 2015 with a single USB-C port, that was the beginning of dongle life. Since then, I've had all sorts of dongles, hubs, docks, etc. My name is Patrick, and this is Everyday Tech. Everyday Tech for everyday people. Today, we're looking at this hub from NewQ. Now, full disclosure, NewQ did reach out to me and ask me if I'd take a look at this hub. Although they did offer this product to me for free, they're not seeing this video before it goes up. All my opinions are my own. Before I go any further, let me talk about the category of products we're talking about here. We're talking about USB-C hubs, not docking stations. Now, some manufacturers call these adapters. The more fun name, of course, is dongles. Docking stations are devices that transform your portable setup into a workstation, and they have their own power source, and they tend to be a little bit bigger. Hubs tend to have a smaller form factor and are meant to be portable. The hub that I usually carry with me is this Anchor hub, which has, as you can see, was made for Apple with its direct connect design. I also have this cheaper U-Green hub, which they call an adapter, that has a similar design to this NewQ hub that we're talking about today. Now, typical hubs have a number of USB-A ports and maybe an HDMI port and sometimes a card reader. But what these hubs lack are multiple USB-C ports. Now, the USB-C port, even on the U-Green one, is actually only used for power and not data. Now, the Anchor does have 2 USB-C ports. Now, one is a pass-through, so you can actually use it for power and also pass through Thunderbolt drives, just passes it right through the MacBook. But this other USB-C port is only speeds up to 5 gigabits a second. There are more USB-C hubs coming out with multiple USB-C ports, but they tend to be data-only ports. This NewQ hub has 4 USB-C ports. You can use all the ports as data ports at 10 gigabits a second. I verified these speeds by doing a test on my Samsung T7 SSD, and I got the same speeds plugging into each of these different ports. Now, 2 of the ports double as display ports. Of course, if you're using an M-series MacBook, you can only use one of these ports at a time. Now, these ports can drive up a display up to 4K at 60 Hz. The N port not only does data and display, but it also delivers power. It's a power delivery port that can deliver up to 100 watts of power. Now, this is really nice because there are USB-C displays that can provide power as well while they're connected to your computer as an external display. Now, this is a feature of what they call USB-C reverse power monitor. Apple's pretty much all in on USB-C, and I'm all for this. With that said, what do I think of the USB-C hub from NewQ, and would I recommend it? I would say it all depends on your needs and what peripherals you have. So even though I'm pretty much all in on USB-C, it doesn't mean that all my accessories are. So what if I have a device that still uses USB-A? Well, I'm going to need one of these adapters now. So overall, I think for most people, they probably need to look somewhere else if they need a USB-C hub. But if you know you need more USB-C ports, I would really take a closer look at this product. Now, I think the NewQ USB-C hub is pretty much the future of USB-C hubs with the multiple functions of some of the ports. The question is, are they too early? They might be, but that's something you'll have to decide on your own and in your own setup. I'm personally trying to switch everything over, but we'll see if the devices I use every day switch over as well. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, consider hitting that subscribe button. Until the next one, see ya.